Hey everybody, this is Mr. Storm, and this is episode 2 of Assassin's Creed 2. Sorry, it's been a while. I was on vacation, but we're back at it. So let's go ahead and head to the next mission. So we are not an assassin yet. We are simply a teenager hanging out
Bring
here
me
in
your sick
Florence.
and wounded.
Sleeping around, getting into fights with rival families, you know, the whole deal. And there's my brother.
What are you doing out here, Petruccio? You should be in bed.
I want those feathers.
What for?
It's a secret.
If I get them for you, will you go back inside?
Yes, I promise.
Okay, let's get some feathers from my brother. And I just realized that I put my camera in the wrong spot. But I'm not going to fix it because you guys don't really need to see my mini-map. So I'll just leave it. Oh, I got Joe. I don't know why I'm timed. I'm just getting feathers. Oh, hello. I'm just getting feathers from my brother. It doesn't make sense that this would be a timed situation, but whatever. It's, you know, early video game tutorial missions to try to teach you about the concepts in the game. I'm gonna add some flair to it, I guess. Feathers. Now this whole feather side quest thing. Oh, hello. Oh, that was not good. I am not going to be collecting feathers. Okay. I'm just. It's an optional activity, and honestly, the reward you get for it isn't great. If I remember correctly, I think you get a cape that allows you to. Thank you for breaking my fall. That allows you to commit crimes with a little bit more of an immunity in a certain area. Yeah, I'm not doing it. We don't need it. Okay.
Here, as promised.
Grazie, brother.
You still haven't told me why you want these.
I will. In time.
Okay. All right, done and done. Let's do the next mission. Feather locations unlocked. So now the collectibles are everywhere, all over the map. I'm not going to be picking those up.
Ezio, come in, son.
Hey, Papa.
I need these packages delivered to associates of mine in the city. I also need you to retrieve a message for me from a pigeon coop not too far from here.
Va bene. I'll get it done.
Come back here when you're finished. There are some things we need to discuss. And please, my son, stay out of trouble.
Yes, Dad. Okay. I have to deliver letters and head to a pigeon coop. Again, this is really just kind of getting me used to moving around. The pigeon coop, though, as you'll see,
Must be a drunken
is a way
wager
that
or something.
assassins communicate with one another. They use carrier pigeons, and they send pigeons to the coops with messages on them, and then assassins pick up the messages. That was not efficient, by the way, going over that building just to get to the other side. That was not an efficient way to do that, but that's okay.
You Giovanni's kid?
No, idiota. He just happens to look exactly like the man.
Give it here. Don't worry, boy. We're not contagious. At least I'm not.
So, thieves and courtesans. You know, at this time in the Russian Renaissance, or Italian Renaissance, the courtesans, prostitutes,
don't be
really,
shy. I only
weren't
aim to
actually
heal.
seen as a blight on society or whatever. It was just seen as a normal thing for lower class women to do to raise money. They weren't really prudish about
I may
sexuality
be
and
a
sexual
bit
behavior.
disorganized, but I do know my Smith.
And you know, there's much evidence that points to Leonardo da Vinci being gay, and it was kind of accepted. I mean, obviously
Well,
not by the church, but socially it was somewhat more accepted back then. As long as no one knew that you accepted it. You know what I mean?
I have a delivery from...
Giovanni Aladore?
Yes.
Were you followed?
No.
No.
Why would I be followed?
Give me the package. Tell your father that they're moving tonight. He should as well.
Who's moving? What's going on here? Wait! Come back! Explain yourself!
So this was definitely at a time when, you know, obviously the Catholic Church was in charge. And the Catholic Church would do something called, you could buy, I can't remember exactly what they were called, the term for that was, but essentially it was like this. There were things that were illegal, and there were things that were seen as spiritually not okay through the church, through religion. But if you had enough money, you could pay a donation to the church to kind of offset the sin. Condolences. I'm trying to remember the word, but essentially, it was okay to sin as long as you paid enough money to the church to offset the badness of your sin, right? And so a lot of people saw, you know, seeking prostitutes or being homosexual or these other things as like, sure, they're bad, but whatever. You just pay your money to the church, and it's okay. No one's going to really care that much, unless it becomes a political issue, and you know, it's something they can use against you. It really wasn't until puritanical belief started to infest much of the Christian world, where even the implication that you were gay turned into persecution and you're going to hell and there's nothing you can do to make it better, kind of thing. Anyways, I digress. Indulgences, that's what it was. You can pay an indulgence to the church. Okay. Thank you. All right, that was weird. I couldn't move for a second. All right. So we got some stuff. Let's go to the database real quick, because we just saw some documents that are gonna... Okay.
Al magnifico Lorenzo di Medici, mio protettore e amico. I have done as requested and completed my investigation into the Milano incident. I can confirm for you that it extends far beyond dissatisfaction with Duca Galeazzo Sforza's rule. It is my belief that other parties, desirous of far greater gains, manipulated events in such a way as to achieve their goals without being revealed themselves. Lampugnani, Olgiati, and Visconti are guilty of the crime, to be sure. And they have met fitting ends for their betrayal. But several other noble families are implicated as well, our own Francesco de' Pazzi among them. Their cause and motive is not yet clear to me, but initial findings indicate a plan, the scope of which is sure to disturb you. Best we continue this conversation in person, as I am hesitant to put my suspicion to paper. Reply with a place and time, and I will meet you there. I have also ordered Francesco be held by the Gonfaloniere until we can clear up this matter. Yours in confidence, Giovanni.
So it looks like Giovanni he had some secret stuff going on, and he suspected that de' Pazzi, the head of the de' Pazzi family, was on the other side of this conflict. And it also sounds like Giovanni took out a couple of people. There might be some secrets there that we haven't explored yet. Oh, we can't open that letter. And we can't open that letter. So there's a little bit of something going on. And we're not quite sure what it is yet. Alright, let's keep unraveling this mystery. Our dad seems like maybe he's not exactly who he seems. I love that move. I never really mean to do it, but I love the fact that I can break my fall by dropping on people. Now let's grab this chest real quick while we're here. And they don't seem to mind it too much. I mean, they kind of complain a little bit, but it's not too bad. Alright, let's drop in. Oh, hello. Okay.
Father? Federico!
I missed that.
Serezio! I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
What happened? Where is everyone?
They took your father and brothers to the Palazzo della Signoria.
Uh-oh.
To prison.
And my mother? My sister?
Ezio.
Claudia? Are you alright?
Yes, but Mother...
She's in shock. When she resisted...
It's not safe here. Is there some place you can take them?
Yes, to my sisters.
Good, do that. In the meantime, I'll go see my father.
Be careful, Messer Ezio. The guards were looking for you as well.
Okay, so stuff's going down. Looks like the cops came and arrested my father and my brothers, and they're looking for me. So I've got to be careful, make sure I'm not spotted by the police, or they'll come after me. Now, it's important to remember that at this time in history, there was really no such thing as like a police force. It was really a political group of soldiers that were allied to, one feudal ruler or another, right? And so, because we're in a city-state system, Florence is ruled over by basically rich families, and each rich family has a certain number of people who have claimed loyalty to them, and they've built up small little armies that can, help to do their bidding. Basically, commit violence for them if they need it. Now, the government in Florence has a standing militia that can do these things.
Where do you think you're going?
And that's who I'm running from.
Which way?
The militia of the local government. I think I went wrong. Nope. Come on, don't fall. That was not good. Okay, let's find an actual way up here. There we go.
Please spare me, Lord. Oh no, my underclothes.
So again, remember, there's no like unified national government, right? There's just local city-states that are all just kind of controlled by different rich, merchants and whatnot. Basically, it's a feudalistic oligarchy. There's still...
Get down from there!
Okay, okay. Alright, you didn't see me. Basically, family ties still have something to do with it, but we're getting into the era where if you're rich, buy your way into the aristocracy. So no longer do you have to just be born into the right family, you have to have money as well. Or you can have money and buy your way into royalty, essentially.
Ezio. Father, what's happened?
Took a bit of a beating, but I'm all right. What of your mother and sister?
Safe now.
Annetta took them.
Yes. Wait. You knew this would happen?
Not the way it did, and not this soon. Doesn't matter now.
What do you mean? Explain!
There's no time. Listen closely. Return to the house. In my office is a hidden door. Use your talent to find it. Beyond lies a chest. Take everything you find inside. Much of it may seem strange to you, but all of it is important. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. Among the contents is a letter, and with it some documents. I need you to take these documents to Mr. Roberto. He was with me in the office this morning.
The Gonfaloniere, I remember. Now please, tell me what's happening. Are the Pazzi behind this? There was a note for you at the pigeon. It said, "Go, Ezio. Go now."
So he said there was a note for you at the Pigeon Coop. I didn't see that in our documents, but let's take another look. So those are all from... Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah. All right. Oh, no, no, no. I was pushing the button. Oh well. We have now died. Okay. All of the auditory men have been locked up. And just kidding. It's a video game. Okay. Let's get back to the house. Let's see what secrets my dad has in his office.
Funny clothes.
Don't see me. Don't see me. Thank you.
The biannual Congress has been postponed due to the legal concerns now confronting the Gonfaloniere.
So there's always a little bit of political infighting between families in these feudalistic states because, again, control over a region is completely based on who has the most money, who can buy the most loyalty, who can buy the most soldiers, that kind of thing. And, you know, if you can fund a political hit job on one of your enemies, then even better, right? And so these rich families were always kind of like vying for power amongst each other. So that's kind of what it seems like is happening now. The Auditories and the DePazzis are kind of politically at each other's throat for more control over...
Father said there was a door here.
Alright, so let's use my eagle vision. Ooh, hey look, there's a door. Alright, and let's open the chest. There it is. Probably the best looking assassin's outfit in the whole series. One of the best. I love it. Oh, look at our boy. I love how the kids kind of makes it look.
I had to bring this to Messer Roberto.
Okay. So let's check out this new letter from... It's sealed. Okay. Alright, look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh wait, those hat switches are backward. Oh well, I'll just have to get used to it. Wow. Look at you, man. The big buckle, the big belt buckle, the open collar. I love it. I love this costume. Okay. And where the hell? There we go. Okay.
Traditore!
Hey, what's with the swords? Aren't you supposed to arrest me?
No.
What do you want then?
For you to die!
Well, that's not going to happen. So why don't we explore other options?
There are no other options!
So, we may have just killed our first 2 people as Ezio Auditore. Now, over the next couple of games, we're going to kill a whole lot more, but you may have just witnessed the birth of a murderer.
Bring me your sick
mass
and
murderer.
wounded.
We don't feel too bad about it, because they were corrupt mercenaries trying to arrest us so they can put us in political prison, but...
There he is! Raju!
No, I don't want to fight regular citizens. Okay, that's not okay. That's not okay.
Why?
Let's get out of here. Let's get away from this place. Oh, man, I can't go that way.
I can't see him anymore.
I see
Really?
him.
I
There.
only went like,
There.
literally like 10 feet above your head. I don't want to kill random civilians. I don't know why they're jumping into this fight. But, you know, whatever. Nope, it's good. It's cool. You don't need to see me. There we go.
Ezio Auditore? What are you doing here at this hour?
I don't...
Wait, child. Take a breath. Collect your thoughts.
My father and brothers have been imprisoned. I was told to bring you this.
I see now. It's a misunderstanding, Ezio.
Uh-oh.
I'll clear everything up.
How?
The documents you've given me contain evidence of a conspiracy against your family
Hey.
and against the city. I'll present these papers at their hearing in the morning,
Okay.
and they'll be released.
Oh,
Thank you, Signore.
glad that's
Of
over.
course, my child. Do you need a place to stay? You're more than welcome here.
No, grazie. I'll meet you at the piazza.
Don't worry, Ezio. Everything is going to be fine.
Oof, thanks. I was worried there for a second. Okay. So, he says that those papers
A
contain
great
evidence
metal work here.
of a conspiracy against my family. Which makes sense, right? I mean, it's probably the DePazis. Our feud against them has probably turned into, them fabricating some kind of evidence that my father was going against the state. Oh, hey, he found me. You know, you don't really have to chase me everywhere. You could just stop. Like, the only reason you're still alive is because I'm refusing to murder civilians. But I easily could just kill you, so there's really no point in doing this. Let's see. There we go. Good. I'm just glad they give up so easily. In Assassin's Creed 1, they just would never give up. They would just keep coming after you forever. So I'm glad that, they at least have the sense to stop.
The city guard is volunteers for the
I'm so
road
sorry, I
patrols
didn't
and
think.
city reserves.
Alright.
Why serve with mercenary condottieri when you could uphold the honor of the Republic?
Alright. Let's equip my dad and my brothers.
Giovanni Auditore, you and your accomplices stand accused of the crime of treason. Have you any evidence to counter this charge?
Yes, the documents that were delivered to you last night.
I'm afraid I know nothing of these documents.
He's lying! Need to get closer.
In the absence of any compelling evidence to the contrary, I am bound to pronounce you guilty. You and your collaborators are hereby sentenced to death.
You are the traitor, Roberto, and one of them. You may take our lives this day, but we will have yours in return, I swear! We will!
Father!
There! Grab the boy! He's one of them!
I'll kill you for what you've done!
Guards! Arrest him!
Abatetelo.
Better run, boy. Fast.
Yes, sir.
Won't escape!
Okay, so dad and brothers are dead. Apparently my dad was an assassin, and he uncovered a plot by the Nazis to try to frame him for some various political crimes. And apparently it worked. And the guy that I just delivered the evidence to double-crossed him and allowed my father and my brothers to be killed. So, we now have a motivation to go kill crazy. To go on a kill crazy rampage.
I've got a little request for you. I've identified several strange markings that I've discovered right across Renaissance Italy. Now, I don't know what they're doing there, but I want you to help me find out. Rebecca has marked their general location in the database with an eye icon, and she's made them glow as well. Keep an eye out.
So the icons he's referring to are little puzzles, glyphs, left behind by...
Serezio, thank
Subject
God. I've been looking
60.
everywhere for you.
I couldn't stop them, Annetta. I tried, I swear. But there were so many guards.
Please, come with me. We need to get you off the streets.
What of my mother and sister?
They're safe. I'll bring you to them.
No, it's too dangerous for us to travel together. Tell me where to go and I'll meet you there.
My sister's house, just north of the Duomo.
I'm on my way.
So I won't be doing the glyph puzzles, just because they're kind of tedious. And they take up a lot of time to do. So probably not super fun for a stream, but they are really interesting. And they kind of uncover a lot of the lore behind this whole fight between the Assassins and the Templars.
Why ahead? He's bolting. Stop!
They take the form of like codex. Like some of the puzzles are like deciphering some kind of cipher, that kind of stuff. And they talk about historical events like the assassination of JFK or Stalin and Churchill and the American president meeting to try to figure out how to end World War II. They talk about these events. Henry Ford is featured in these, and they talk about how those events kind of exist in the world of Assassins versus Templars. And they show you which side each of these historical leaders were on. No surprise, Henry Ford was a Templar. But they're pretty fun. They're fun little Easter eggs for the lore of this series. And then when you're done, you get this really cool video clip which shows you kind of the hidden origin of the human species. So, pretty cool stuff. Looks like I'm close to a viewpoint. Let's go ahead and sync that while I'm here before we move on to the next mission. This game was what really made me an Assassin's Creed fan, and a lot of it had to do with the glyph puzzles and just seeing how detailed the story was and how much attention they paid to the lore and tying everything through history to this story. I was addicted. Maybe we might do one since we're here, just to show you kind of what they're like. Let's see if I can find it. If I can find it.
What an athlete.
It's kind of difficult to find them because they're on the building somewhere, but there we go. All right, I'll show you what a glyph puzzle looks like.
Wait, that's not possible. This can't be. Hold on. That's computer code. Let me compile it. Oh, shit, it's an encrypted file.
Upload it to my computer. I'm a master at decryption.
I can't! It's only compatible with the Animus itself.
Upload it to Desmond then. I can't believe this.
Okay, so now I have to decipher this puzzle.
Hello, this is... They call me Subject 16. Listen, I don't have much time. There's something I have to show you. We have been lied to this whole time. Everything we know, everything we've been brought up to believe, it's wrong. Okay, I've uploaded the evidence, the file that proves it all, but I've split it into 20 pieces and locked each with a code. Can't be too careful. Queen Isabella. No, not her. What century is it? Never mind. I've hidden the code to the first file inside this program. Find it. Find them all. And along the way, you'll begin to see the truth.
Okay, sounds
What
good.
the heck? How did this get inside our Animus?
Oh, the memory core. We transferred 16's memory data from Abstergo into the Animus 2.0. He must have hacked the machine when Vidic left him alone between sessions.
Oh, hold on, wait a second. The signs on the walls in Abstergo, the ones written in blood, those were clues. He was telling us to look for them inside the Animus.
Okay. In the beginning. 5 of these mythic scenes share a core similarity. Pick them out and you'll begin to see. Okay. Oh, hold on. So, I'm looking for... There we go. Apple. 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 So I'm basically looking for, was looking for the 5 scenes that had the Apple of Eden represented some way, somehow in those paintings. Okay, so that was a really, really easy glyph puzzle. And you can see that we get like a millisecond of the total video. And there's 20 of these, and it plays an entire video which kind of reveals the truth about the origins of the human race. So again, I won't be doing these every time I come across a building that has one of these glyphs. I won't be stopping the flow of the gameplay to do them, but I'll probably do them off the recording, and then I'll be able to show you the video when it's completely done.
Am I dreaming
That's probably the best way to do it, actually. Many of the glyph puzzles, by the way, there's like 3 or 4 glyph puzzles inside each puzzle. So, and they get really difficult, actually.
I think we have the wrong building.
No, this is it.
So this is a bordello. This is a house, a whorehouse, essentially.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Messer Ezio. Annetta speaks quite highly of you. I can see why.
I appreciate the kind words, Madonna.
Ti prego. Call me Paola.
Thank you for offering your home to my family, Paola.
It was the least I could do. You must be tired. Perhaps you'd...
No, grazie. I can't stay.
Why? Where are you going?
To kill Uberto Alberti.
I understand your desire for vengeance, but the Gonfaloniere is a powerful man. You are not a killer, Ezio.
Spare me the lecture.
But I can make you one.
And why are you going to teach me how to kill?
I'm not. I'm going to teach you how to survive. Come.
Okay. Learn the ways of the courtesans.
Discretion is paramount in my profession. We must walk the streets freely, seen but unseen. You too must learn to blend like us, and become one with the city's crowds. My girls will show you how.
Okay, so we've got to enter the group to blend.
We'll take good care of you.
Okay. Still in tutorial mode here. This is a long game, so we're probably going to be doing tutorials for the next couple of episodes. But that's okay, because it's fun. The story's unraveling as we play, so it's not like anything we're doing is just ridiculously out of the norm, or it has nothing to do with the story or anything. Alright, so let's blend with a group of people. And stop paying attention. Sounds good.
Funny clothes.
Now some of these groups, like this group here, I can't blend with them for some reason. Although I definitely should be able to. I don't know why. These guys, definitely I can blend with. So I'm able to blend with one of these groups to get past these guards.
Be a troublemaker.
Oh, wait, where? Oh, she went that way.
Wow. He's got sharp hair.
Thank you. Alright. Cool.
He seems quite well armed, no?
No. Nope. I am not well armed. I do not have arms. No arms. 0 arms. See, the moving blending isn't right as I'm about to say. I'm about to say the moving blending doesn't really work, and then it just starts working for some reason. Going that way? Beautiful. Are we done yet? You good, Paola? I get it. We're walking. You've taught me how to walk. I appreciate it. Okay, and we're back. And I think she's going to teach me how to pickpocket.
Bene. Now that you've learned to blend, I'll show you how to use it for more than just moving around. Let's teach you how to steal.
Okay. Okay, let's steal some money.
Thief! Thief! Once you've stolen from someone, Ezio, you mustn't linger.
Help! Somebody stop him!
Guards! Help! There's a thief about!
You look like you're poor. Let's take your money and your money. Alright, and this guy. Okay.
That's you! Get it!
Damn it, I've been lost! Basta, basta! Bravo!
You can go now, girls.
Oh, do we have to? So innocent. He's cute.
Now that you have learned how to approach the enemy, we need to find you a suitable weapon.
What would you have me use?
Ah, but you already have the answer.
Hey, my father's blade and bracer. How did you get them?
By using the same skills I've just taught you.
It's not exactly in working condition.
I assume you're familiar with Leonardo da Vinci.
See, but how does a painter factor into this?
He's far more than that. Bring him the pieces. You'll see.
Before I go, one last question, if I may.
Of course.
Why have you given your aid so readily to me, a stranger?
I too know betrayal.
It's a pretty good answer. I mean, it didn't tell me anything, but sure. I'll accept it. Okay. Let's go to Leonardo da Vinci.
Very good performance.
I love the sound. The sound effect of him running on the rooftops on these tiles. It's so unique and perfect. You know, sometimes when a sound effect is just, it's exactly what you expect. Like, even though I've never run across a rooftop in Renaissance era Italy,
You should not be up here.
I'm pretty sure I know that's exactly what it's supposed to sound like. It's just the perfect sound effect. I love it.
The city guard is recruiting volunteers for the road, but
Beautiful sound design in this game. I just crippled the guy out here, so you want to let me in?
Oh, Ezio Auditore! I didn't expect to see you again. What with all that's happened. Ah, where are my manners? Welcome back. Now, how can I be of service?
I was hoping you could repair something of mine.
Of course! Come, this way! Che pasticcio. Tutto il santo giorno che cerco. Let me clear a space. All right, let's see it. Fascinating. I don't know, Ezio. Despite its age, the construction is rather advanced. I've never seen anything quite like it. I'm afraid there's not much I can do without the original plans. Mi dispiace. Wait.
What are you doing?
The contents of this page are encrypted, but if my theory is correct, based on these sketches, it may very well...
It may very well what?
Please, sit.
Leonardo,
Shh. Remarkable. If we transpose the letters and then select every third... There! It's finished!
Huh? What's finished?
The blade. I managed to decode that parchment of yours. It showed me exactly what to do. Now all that's left is to remove your ring finger.
Really?
I'm sorry, but this is how it must be done. The blade is designed to ensure the commitment of whoever wields it.
Bene. Do it quickly.
I was only having fun, Ezio. Though the blade once required a sacrifice, it's been modified. You can keep your finger.
Nice.
Incredible.
Yes, it is. Tell me, do you have other pages like this?
I'm sorry, only the one.
Listen, if you ever do happen across another one of these, please, bring it to me.
You have my word. And thank you for fixing this.
By order of the Florentine Guard! Open this door!
Just a moment. Wait here.
Are you Leonardo da Vinci?
See, how may I be of service?
I need you to answer some questions.
Certainly.
That is the same voice actor.
What seems to be the trouble?
A witness claims to have seen you consorting with an enemy of the city.
What? Me? Consorting? Preposterous.
When was the last time you saw or spoke with Ezio Auditore?
Who?
Non fare il finto tonto! We know you were close with the family.
That's the same
Perhaps
voice actor.
this will help to clear your head.
Jarl Balgruuf.
Ready to
Whiterun
talk?
in Skyrim.
What about now?
Very
Tell me what I want to know and we can end this.
Sorry, Jarl. You now have a hole in your lung.
Grazie, Ezio.
Sorry about that.
I've grown accustomed to their abuses.
What of the body?
Bring it inside and put it with the others.
The
Others?
The city gives them to me for research.
Okay. We will, Oh, I guess I have to just tap it to pick him up. There we go. I love how he sits up for me and bends his legs. Very considerate. Very, very considerate. Thank you. And he keeps his head up while I'm carrying him. Such a considerate dead body. I appreciate it.
Over there. See? Like it never happened.
Thank you, Leonardo. For everything.
Anytime. And remember, if you find more of those strange pages, bring them to me. Should they contain new designs, I will upgrade your blade as well.
Of course.
Sounds good.
Now, I really should be getting back to Paola.
Porgile I miei omaggi.
Okay. So I think this is probably a good time to stop, and we will pick it up in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me, and I'll see you in part 3. All right. Peace.